Hello. So today, it's a yes, but a less productive yes. I got up early, went to work, worked the whole shift, and I came home. And I wanted to start playing Hollow Knight, even with the background noise, to see how such a recording would go. And so I started playing, I started recording, and then my PC just crashed. Like 40 minutes in, my PC just crashed. And I panicked. It crashed in a weird way. I had to power it off the rest of the way because it just wasn't working. The screen went dark. I could see the mouse, but I couldn't move it. It was weird. But so I turned it off manually. And then when I turned it back on again, only one of my monitors was working. Only my main monitor was working. I tried swapping out like the display port a whole bunch because that's what my monitor's connected to. Tried using the other display ports on my graphics card, no luck. I tried switching the other display ports from my other monitor and such to the first display port, no luck. It only worked with this, like the display port from my primary monitor in the first slot, and I was worried that like the other three slots were fried. Like I have two other DisplayPort slots and one HDMI. I use the HDMI for my little drawing pad here, and the other there's two DisplayPorts of the three in use for my two different monitors, and none of them were working. And I was scared. So I, of course, once I couldn't figure it out on my own, I went to the interwebs for answers, and it told me to try a few different things, like turning it off and back on again, which I tried a couple times now. I even tried turning it off all the way, cutting the power to it, and then leaving it for a few minutes, and then turning it all the way back on again, and it still was doing the same thing. So then I tried other things that Google suggested, like making sure your drivers are up to date. And lo and behold, my drivers were not up to date. This happens from time to time. Not the whole PC crashing thing, that was weird. But every now and again, the program that I install for drivers is it can't be opened. It's like an application that runs drivers, and it's supposed to keep my drivers up to date on its own. And every now and again, it fails to do that. And so I'll figure it out by trying to install a game, and then, or not trying to install a game, trying to play a game, and then it's just not going to let me play that game because my drivers are out of date. And I try to open the application, and it's like, oh, you can't open this, your drivers are out of date. And it's supposed to do that part for me, so that's really annoying. But I'm very glad that it was just a driver's problem, because my drivers were out of date, and when I got the up-to-date drivers installed, everything began working perfectly again. So, yeah, it was just a driver problem. And I'm very thankful that it was just a driver problem and not a hardware problem, because if that was the case, then it would be very expensive to replace a graphics card or any other part of my computer, really. So I'm happy that that little panic moment was not as big of a deal as I was worried it was. But once I got that fixed, I started recording Hollow Knight again, and I played 4 hours. I don't know if I played 4 hours. FOR. It's possible that I played 4 hours. I think I played almost, if not at least that much. And that's cool, right? Fun fact about the when it crashed, because I had recorded a certain amount of footage. I tried to open the video because the video saved through the crash, and it opened and it played, but I couldn't slide the time. I couldn't go and skim through the video. That part's just blocked to me. And it's not letting me put it in my video editor, so like if I want to upload that footage, I'm just going to have to record the recorded footage. I have to open it up and let it play out and record what plays. And it's going to be a weird thing to do. But if I want to upload that footage, I'm just going to have to. And hope it's quality enough, I suppose. But yeah, that was my wacky day after work. And tomorrow I have a short shift. Still a day shift, but a short one. So it's later in the morning. And I'm going to stay up just a little bit later tonight and sleep in, I guess, until I have to get up for work tomorrow. And then after work, I'm probably going to write. I know I've been saying that the past few days, but like my urge to write has been getting just stronger and stronger, and I just kind of need to get some stuff down to quiet the voices. No, if you need me to explain the voices, it's a joke. I don't have voices in my head. It's just me. I talk to myself. I say my thoughts out loud, which is a quality I think makes me good at talking to the camera. But so the said voices are just, my mind racing with a bunch of stories that I want to write down, that I like. It makes me feel more relaxed, calmer, and less full of stuff. Less full of stories, of dreams, if you will. Unfulfilled dreams. When I write them out. So, I need to get back on that. Write a whole bunch so that I'm less full of my dreams. Because that can be distracting at the wrong times. So, that's what we got today. That's tomorrow. I didn't write today, obviously. I didn't draw. Just recorded a bunch of videos, and I'm definitely going to be uploading the 20-minute segments that are already starting to release. Had one yesterday, had one today. There will be one tomorrow. And tomorrow, aside from the writing and, that, I'm probably going to edit through some of this Hollow Knight footage and schedule it, and upload it, schedule it for upcoming days, so that I just have more stuff uploading consistently, because I want to get my gaming audience from YouTube. And that'll be that, really. Another yes that I did today, just as a side note, is I kept reading my book. I've been getting a lot into that yesterday and today. It's getting closer to the end. I'm on page 850 or something. Almost 900, actually, I think. I could check, but I'm not going to. So, yeah. Today, tomorrow, dog. Here he is. He's riding in his kennel. I'm going to take him out one more time before I go to bed. He's been inside for a while. He's such an affectionate puppy. He just comes up and just kind of sits next to me sometimes. And I'll pet him, and sometimes he doesn't want to be pet. Sometimes he wants to be played with instead, so he'll try to nibble at me. And Usually, if I'm doing something, I'm not going to be in the mood to play with the puppy. So, I'll tell him to stop biting me and try to pet him some more and then go back to what I was doing. He'll just wander off. Go chew on his ball or his blanket or his toys. But yeah, I need to take him out one more time before I go to bed. But I need to go to bed soon, so thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. Share me with your friends, family, associates, acquaintances, etc. Anyone you think might enjoy my content. Help me expand my channel. It's going great so far. Loving everybody's comments too. I'll see comments. I get notifications every time somebody comments, and I will look at the comment, and I'll probably like the comment, or I'll respond to the comment. Some comments are a little sus, so to speak, and I respond in kind. So if you feel like being a little spicy, I'm not going to play into your game that far. By that I mean, I will not take you seriously. Okay? So, there's that. Good night.